Hi there, welcome. So this is our composting toilet. If any of you have never used or seen a composting toilet before, it looks very much like a regular toilet, except it doesn't have the reservoir at the back, obviously. It has this funky looking lever instead of just a regular flush valve. So the way that a composting toilet works is that your poop goes down there like it would a regular toilet, but instead of going into a septic bed like most cottages up in Muskoka do, this goes into a holding chamber where you mix it with enzymes and bacteria and peat mixture, and it breaks down your poop into fertilizer, into compost. And then, from what I'm told, after it's been mixing for a while, I'm not sure exactly how long, you just dump it into the forest. Not on your vegetable garden, that would probably be a bad idea, but somewhere inside the forest, away from your cottage. So, I've actually already fixed this. I wanted to show that in a video, but I forgot. So this has been dripping, and so I was quoted about $150 from a plumber to fix it. I took off this casing of this foot pedal, which I'll explain what that does in a second. And I noticed that the riser coming into the toilet, nothing was wrong with that. The pipe going into the toilet and feeding water into it, that was fine. It was just a cap on the bottom of the cartridge. It was just loose. Just used a regular wrench to tighten it up a little bit. Works fine. Saved $150. This lever, so what this thing does. Two things. Obviously it flushes your toilet. That's the most important thing. The second thing is it fills it with water. So because composting toilets are way more water efficient than a regular toilet, the way it does that is when you push up on it, on the lever. So if you're standing, you just use your foot and push up here. The bowl starts to fill with water. And then you do your business. They recommend filling it a little bit more with water if you're going to make a poop than if you're going to make a pee. And then when you're done, you push down on the lever, and it opens up the hole, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. Don't worry, the bowl is clean. And the contents of the bowl go away. The reason I haven't been pushing it, as I've been explaining this to you, is there is an issue with the piping between the toilet and the sink in the kitchen. And I'll show what I mean by that in a second. But overall, when you push it down and let go, the sink starts to make a really loud noise. And I think I diagnosed the problem, but I'm going to show it to you. So first, I'm going to push up on the valve and the bowl will fill with water. Not sure if you can hear that. The bowl is filling with water. All is great until I let go of it. That's not normal. I push down, it flushes, and I let go. That sound is not normal. I'm just going to test this. Yep, turn on the sink in the kitchen, in the bathroom, and it stops. Let's go check out what's going on in the sink. So, here is our sink. Now, looks like a regular sink. We did our dishes today. Excellent. So this is the faucet that came with the cottage. You can see it's dripping right now. I think I'm going to explain to you why it's making that noise when we flush the toilet. So you can see the hot water, even though we don't have any actual hot water, it's just cold water like the other side. Open that up, close, no problem. The cold water side, on the other hand, when I open it up, I can just keep turning to the other side. And I didn't open it and then close it. Well, I did, I guess. I opened it and just continued opening it in the same direction, and it just ended up stopping. So there's something funky going on with this faucet that is actually having an effect with the toilet. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So now that with you watching here, I'm just going to run around to the toilet, flush the toilet just like I did before, and you're going to see what happens over here. I think we need a new faucet.